It's Friday, November the 25th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today morning update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. As Grantley Adams International Airport braces for a possible major disruption to its operations today, a top official of the island's largest public sector trade union is recommending the appointment of a special independent mediator to help speed up settlements in industrial disputes. General Treasurer of the National Union of Public Workers, Asokori Beckles, told Barbados Today there was urgent need for an independent mediator who can bring together disputing parties and broker a resolution within a reasonable period. This would help to stave off the kind of industrial action currently facing the ports of entry. Combermere School, which had been closed by government since last week due to environmental problems, could reopen sometime next week. This is what Principal Veer Paris indicated to a 2.5-hour meeting last night with parents and guardians to update them on the situation at the Waterford School. While Paris said the school could reopen in a matter of days due to extensive remedial work, he noted that the final decision still rested with the Ministry of Education. He also pointed to possible sabotage of one of the school's sewer caps, which he believes is partly to blame for the recent foul odor affecting the learning institution. Early in the day, outspoken head of the school's history department, the Reverend Charles Morris, accused the ministry of treating teachers of Combermere School with utter contempt.
Last Monday, last week Monday, the union officials and a few teachers from the Combermere School met at the ministry, and they scorned the contempt with which the teachers were treated. The only person that seemed to want to hear anything from us was the Permanent Secretary. Because even at the beginning of the meeting, the Permanent Secretary asked for the pedagogical staff, and the Chief Education Officer wasn't there. None of the deputy chiefs was there. None of them turned up. The only person that had to listen to us was the Permanent Secretary. They are treating us with contempt, but yet they want to blame us for what is going on at Combermere School. The parents seem to want to blame teachers for what is going on at Combermere School. You can't blame teachers for what's going on at Combermere School.
The High Court will hand down what is expected to be a landmark decision this morning that could impact the position of the Chief Town Planner. It all has to do with a legal challenge to the extent of the power of the Chief Town Planner. Whatever the decision is, the ruling will carry some significance in that the action was filed by the late Leonard Lenny St. Hill, a former Chief Town Planner himself, who recently passed away. The case is being heard in the No. 5 Supreme Court, which is also due to rule this morning on the possible level of damage it will grant to a landowner in a land acquisition case. In sports now, Zimbabwe and West Indies are chasing that winning feeling, and today's match in the Tri-Nation Series is essentially a semi-final, with the winner guaranteed a spot in Sunday's final. Now, the statistics favor West Indies. They have 3 of the top 5 wicket takers and the top 2 run scorers in their Tri-Series squad. But both teams' recent form has been unpredictable and inconsistent, and West Indies may well be without a strike bowler in Shannon Gabriel after he limped off with a hamstring niggle during the game against Sri Lanka on Wednesday, making this a difficult match to call.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Get your paper, get your paper. Only $2.25, $2.20. Who? For what? That's Bear Stale News. I don't read about that on Barbados Today since last night. That can't only care do. $2.20. Who?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
This Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie, fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Belgian Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spruce up. Buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
These papers is selling at all. Get your paper. Only $2.25. Get your paper, miss. Look, take it. I can pay for it. Barbados today, all the way.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In regional news, private sector workers who are still earning 35,000 Guyana dollars per month minimum pay will receive a 26% pay hike from January 1st. Royden James reports from Georgetown.
This increase will take effect from the first day of January 2017, Minister within the Ministry of Social Protection, Keith Scott, said on Wednesday. He said the necessary steps have been taken and there were recommendations from the National Tripartite Committee for the minimum rate to be increased.
We got a tripartite body which is made up of the private sector, the government, and the trade unions. And in that body, we'll be meeting over a couple of months. In fact, probably for years, and we were discussing what should be the minimum wage, and that's how we ended up at $4,200.
With the increase, the minimum daily rate is now $2,040. Minimum weekly rate is now $10,200, and the minimum monthly rate is $44,200.
The Colombian government and the country's largest rebel group, the FARC, have signed a revised peace deal. The previous deal was rejected by the Colombian people in a popular vote on October the 2nd. The revised agreement has been submitted to Congress for approval rather than put to a popular vote. The deal is aimed at ending 5 decades of armed conflict, which has killed more than 260,000 people and left millions internally displaced. On the international scene, 8 Egyptian soldiers have been killed in a car bomb attack on a checkpoint in the country's North Sinai region. 3 attackers were killed and the remainder fled after the Thursday evening assault. At least another 12 troops were injured in the ambush. Egypt has been fighting Islamic militants in the region for several years, but no group has claimed responsibility for the attack. And finally, a woman has been found dead after an armed man entered a retirement home for former missionaries near Montpelier. Police responded to the incident late on Thursday evening in the south of the country. The home for former missionaries to Africa has been evacuated, but the suspect remained at large last night. That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, our screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.